Hi, I'm John Zimkus and welcome to the City Show. Hope you're all enjoying spring because two important things about spring are happening right about now. And we're going to talk about one of them at this time. And we have Tom Miller and Robin Davidson, and they're both from the Lebanon Conservancy Foundation. Welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Great to be here.
Now, Tom, you're the president of the foundation,
I'm
right?
co-president with Bill Dooning.
Yeah, so for people who don't know, what is the Lebanon Conservancy Foundation?
Well, the Lebanon Conservancy Foundation started because during the time period between 1950 and 1965, Lebanon, like other communities in the Midwest, lost many homes. In fact, 160 homes in that time period were lost due to new construction, demolition, just demolition by neglect. And in the 1990s, a group of people got together and they said, you know, we really got to work hard to make sure that this doesn't continue. So in the late 1990s, the Lebanon Conservancy Foundation was started, and we've worked hard to do many different things. We've participated greatly in enlarging the Architectural Review Overlay District, which helps to preserve homes in our community, of having a knowledge of historic homes and the reason to preserve them. So we continue to do so today.
Do you feel the Conservancy is being successful in saving buildings? Do you think you've saved quite a few?
We have saved quite a few. Some just with writing a letter or whatever to preserve them. We've also lost quite a few, even though we've written the letters. Home at 226 East Street, which was scheduled for demolition, Conservancy participated in buying that and then preserving that. And there's other homes very much like that. That's been a very good thing. Right now, we are working with Artscape on the old jail to get that so that it's preserved. And when we say preserved, we're not looking to have a building be a museum. What we want to do is have a useful purpose. In the case of the old jail, Artscape would be in there. And if you have a building where there's somebody in there actively using it, that will preserve it for a long time.
Well, that is, when I was teaching school and taught some of your boys, visiting that old jail was really one of the highlights. We were 7th grade Ohio history and we're wandering around. Because the jail part that is 1889, as I understand it.
Correct.
And the jailer's residence, the front, is like 1893.
Right.
So it's an important part of our heritage here. Now, Robin, you talking about heritage and saving buildings, you're in charge of a fundraiser for the Conservancy. And what's that fundraiser?
So annually, the Lebanon Conservancy Foundation puts on our historic home tour. We do that the first Sunday in May, and residents very graciously open their homes to the public so that they can tour them, see the restoration that they've done, just learn about the history of the residents who've lived there, and those sort of things. So.
I went to the one last year, and it was fantastic, absolutely fantastic. Now this one, last year, all the houses were located in the Floraville district.
Correct.
Of the 4 historic districts recognized by the National Register. This year, as I understand it, they are spreading out of the Floraville district.
Correct.
They're going to be in all 4 districts.
In all 4 districts, yes.
Okay, what houses are being visited?
So we have 2 on Broadway, so one in the north and the south. We've got one on Main Street, and then 3 in the Floraville.
Oh, fantastic!
Yeah.
Now the tour starts at it's what, from 12 to 5?
It's from 12 to 5, but we open up the Nixon Brandt House. That's the Conservancy's building that we restored. So we encourage people to come at 11. They can purchase tickets. They can grab their program if they've purchased tickets online. They can tour the Nixon Brandt House. We're going to have a quilt show there this year, and then we also have antiques. So the upstairs is period correct for people to see and experience that. And then from there, they can grab their program with the addresses to the homes and sort of open house style, just walk or drive between the homes. Like you said, there'll be a bit more spread out this year. And we just really encourage people to enjoy the day, take their time, talk to the homeowners, you know, learn a bit about what they've done since they've lived there.
Now, the Nixon Brand House, is it still the home of the chamber also?
Correct.
Okay.
Yes.
So that's where you get your tickets, and it's also worthwhile visiting. What's the story of behind the Nixon Brand House?
I'm going to pass that to Tom.
I'll jump that in.
Okay.
The Nixon Brand House was originally built by Samuel Nixon back in I believe it's 1808 or very early. And then later was the home of Al Brandt, who had been sheriff of Warren County. And Al Brandt, he's actually my great-great-grandfather.
Oh, is that right?
So know about that from there. And also, he was the first sheriff that was in the old jail. But the Nixon Brand House, it had a great deal of fire damage in the 1990s. And it was being considered for demolition and become a parking lot. So this was the first building that the Conservancy saved. Actually, the city of Lebanon purchased the property, and the Lebanon Conservancy Foundation then is able to get a 100-year lease on that, because they then put all the money in it to have it restored. And they restored it to be period correct, including the banisters and handrails that go up the front.
So that opens at 11,
Correct.
and you get your tickets there.
Correct.
Right.
How much are tickets?
$25.
Okay. Now, can you get tickets ahead of time or online or anything like that? Or?
Yes. So if you go to our Conservancy Facebook page, so Lebanon Conservancy Foundation, there's a QR code there. So grab another phone and you can order tickets that way. And children 10 and under are free too. So I did want to mention that.
Now, the tour itself, it's rain or shine. Is
Rain
that
or
correct?
shine.
Okay.
Correct.
And it's so nice that we have so many people willing to open up their houses to let that. I've been there. It shows the pride they have in their home, and also the respect the community has and the Conservancy has for their house.
Yeah, we're very grateful for the hosts. Yes.
What do you know? What kind of architectural styles or what kind of time periods will be going through the tour?
Sure. So they'll be starting out like as early as 1800s, and then moving to around 1920s, going to be the oldest. We've got Italianate, Greek Revival, I think a colonial. You might actually know better than I do on some of those. Yeah, so that's about the time periods.
Now there's which used to be Dr. Young's old office on Broadway.
Correct.
And that has a unique little alley next to it, a stone alley right next to it.
That's one door down.
Oh,
yes.
Okay.
Yes, one door down.
Okay.
But definitely when you are there, you should have a peek down the alley.
So it's not the home, it used to be the office.
That
Okay.
sounds right.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So take a peek. It's a private alley, so it is blocked, but it is definitely really neat to just look down there and see the old cobblestones and what Lebanon once looked like.
And if my memory serves me right, it was once a funeral home at one time.
Yes, that is
Yeah,
correct.
yeah, okay, yeah. Okay, great.
Yes, many of the residences have had many different faces, whether it was business, personal, bed and breakfast, even multifamily sometimes. So it's really neat to learn about how they have at one point been something else and been reconverted to private residence.
Now, although it's a tour, there is no tour guide. You go at your own pace.
Correct.
Okay, so
Yes.
you don't necessarily have to begin with one house and end with another. You go to whichever one you want to.
Correct. Yes.
And
The program will have a nice map on the back, so you can kind of gauge it, and you could divide it up and do a few homes, and then go have lunch uptown, and then go see the other ones. So really making it a fun event.
Oh, that's great. Like I said, last year was fantastic. I thoroughly enjoyed that.
Good.
And how many years have you been doing this?
Oh, we've been doing the house tours, let's see, it would have been, I think our first ones would have been 19, well, not 19, would have been 2000. So we've been doing it for 25 years.
Oh, good.
One thing I might add is our home tour is different than a lot of them. A lot of them, they don't want the homeowner to be there. We want the homeowner to be there because part of our mission is to preserve the stories of the houses. And who's better to know the stories than the homeowner? Even though they may have lived there just a couple of years, they'll know more stories than you can believe on some of them.
Well, I'm sure many of them are exploring and discovering and playing detective. What can I find about? Now, Tom, on the table here we have something about touring too, which the Conservancy. Do you still have those maps available?
Yes. Well, the architectural walking and driving tour map, we still have some of those available from an earlier printing. But the most recent printing, we ran out of those at the end of last year. We're in the process of getting those updated. So the Nixon Brand House, that will be available at the Nixon Brand House.
Oh, okay.
When you're there.
Yep.
And that tells the story of the Nixon Brand House.
Both are valuable resources. In my role at the Harmon Museum, I have used both many times.
Oh, great.
Very good.
Great.
Yeah, if someone wants information on a house, that is usually one of the sources I go to.
Right.
Very nice.
And try to find as much information as I can. Now, if people are interested in the Conservancy to join, what do they do?
You can go to the Facebook page and join that way. You can come to a meeting. We have a membership drive that will happen in May, and there'll be some advertising at that time to join the Conservancy.
And our meetings are the second Wednesday of the month at 7 p.m. at the Nixon Brand House.
Nixon Brand, yes.
Yes, so please come and join. We would love to have some more members.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Robin, Tom, is there anything else we need to tell the viewers about the summer tour?
No, I don't think so. I think just really come out, bring the family. It's just a great time. It's something different to do. It's a very unique and rare opportunity to get to look behind the doors of these private residences. So I really encourage you to come. I encourage you to, talk to the homeowners, ask them questions, and join the Conservancy. We would love to have some more members. And at the end, our hope is that you walk away and you've learned something, you feel inspired, you are ready to love the charm and history of Lebanon. It's a unique city that we have that.
Plus, you will see all 4 historic districts. The East End Historic District has the house on Main Street. The Commercial District has Dr. Young's former office and a former funeral home. And is it a music school now?
It's a residence.
Oh, is it a residence? I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Is that rather recent?
I think since the 80s.
Okay.
Yes,
okay.
so 80s, yes.
Okay. And then you have on North Broadway, there is, which house is that?
It's 222.
It's
yes,
the corner of Pleasant and
Is that the old Rusa house?
Yes.
Yes.
Rusa,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
right.
Okay. And then you have 3 in the Floresville district, which one of them is the 1920.
Correct.
And where are the other 2?
Burl Manor
Oh,
on
yes, Burl
Mechanic,
Manor.
which is beautiful. And then we have on Orchard also it's an Italianate house, the yellow.
Okay. Is that the Mackenzie house?
It was
No, it's the one that would be the Hinkle House.
Hinkle.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
Hinkle.
okay.
Yeah, and then the other one on Orchard would be what's the Bunnell House there.
Okay.
And that's
Bunnell House.
they have done a tremendous job fixing that up.
Yeah.
And I'm going to make a correction. I think the house downtown was not Dr. Young's office. This is the one right next to
Oh,
it.
okay.
To the north.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's a unique look at what's downtown.
Correct. Correct. And it's got an interesting garage stable building that's still left on that property
Yeah.
in the back.
Marked in the back. Yeah, she's
Well,
fixed it up.
there's
really
so
nice.
many structures in town which have that remnant of years ago,
Right.
decades ago, and we saw. Well, when I was teaching, we used to call it. I used to call it hidden history.
Yeah.
Something we see every day, but don't really focus
Yeah.
as to what's really there.
Yeah.
And hopefully, this tour will bring to mind to our viewers and the people of Lebanon all of the exciting things about our past, which are still visible and still appreciated today.
We're all about preserving homes and preserving a lifetime of stories. That's what's there.
Well, Robin, Tom, thank you very much
John.
for being our guest. Best of luck with the spring house tour.
Thank you
We'll
very
see you
much.
there.
Okay,
Thanks, John.
we'll be right back. Welcome back. Another sign of spring is the beginning of the Lebanon Farmers Market. Here to talk about it is Noah Brausch from the city of Lebanon. Welcome, Noah.
Thanks for having me.
Okay. Now, tell us about the Farmers Market. Where's it going to be and when does it start?
Yeah, so this year the Farmers Market starts on May 7th. It is at the Bicentennial Park parking lot. It's going to be every Thursday from 4 o'clock to 7 o'clock.
And how many vendors do you normally have?
This year we're gonna have about 16 vendors with an additional 5 or 6 more craft vendors on our craft vendor days.
So they're going to be special days for crafts then?
Yes, every first Thursday of the month will be a craft vendor day, where in addition to our normal vendors, we'll have craft vendors. That's going to be starting up in June.
Okay. And so with that, your 16 or so will expand then?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So no one's going to be eliminated with that, I don't think.
No, we're not going to be knocking anyone out. We're also going to have the occasional food truck come out as well.
Well, I know, what kind of vendors do you have? Because you have quite a variety, last time I checked.
Oh yeah. So for people who are looking for like vegetable produce, we have Highland Oak Farms, we have Spotted Ox Farms, and we have Highland Hemp Farms, as well as take mushrooms, even though mushrooms aren't technically a vegetable. But for people looking for meats, we have Highland Rail Farms and Misty Pine Acres. A lot of Highlands at this year's farmers market. For people looking for more sweet treats, we've got Golden Valley Bee bringing out honey. We've got Cram Your Cake Hole with some very nice desserts and sweet treats. We've got Pink Kayak Candy bringing their cotton candy. And then we've got Sucker Flats with some caramels. And then we've also got a couple other stuff like a vendor, Rusty Bell, bringing flowers and other just nice objects. And we've got sorry.
Well, that's no, you were saying that.
Yeah, we've got quite a few.
Yeah.
Oh, and Pekin Apothecary, that was the one that was slipping my mind.
Okay, yes.
Yeah, she's bringing out her soaps and oils and lotions.
Now, the Highland Rail Farm,
Yes.
that's the one that has beef and poultry and other various. So it's an interesting concept to sort of cut out the middleman. You know, you don't have to go to the wholesaler. You know, you straight with the person who raised the animals and what have you. So you're guaranteed to have the freshest meat.
Oh yeah, we're pretty happy that he's continuing to stay with us.
Now, and take mushroom. I remember I visited them a year or so ago. I did not know there were so many varieties of mushrooms. I mean, it was a very, very hot day, so they were keeping them refrigerated because they didn't want to expose them. But fantastic collection for anyone who is a gourmet chef and wants to find a particular mushroom to add to their cuisine there. That's fantastic.
Oh yeah.
And of course, one of the ones which has been there they've been part of the farm produce market in this area for decades, is Irons Food Farm.
Yes. Oh yeah, they're going to be coming out this year as well, bringing their apple cider donuts and their pies. So we're pretty excited to have them out there.
Now you mentioned, is it the first Thursday you said for crafts?
Yes. Yeah.
What kind of crafts would be coming out? Any idea?
We've got a couple coming out. Let's see. There is, I think it's called Wood Barn Again. A guy who goes into his barn and creates like different crafts out of wood that he has there. And then we've got Yulia Gondaruk, who makes Ukrainian goods.
Oh, gee. Yeah.
So we've got a couple others
Yeah.
coming out as well.
Now the wood barn again. There is reclaimed wood from old barns,
Yeah.
and then you create something out of that.
Yes.
Yeah. I sometimes I work at the Golden Lamb, as some of you may know, on Wednesday nights, but they have recently decorated, redid the floor of their shaker dining room with reclaimed barn wood.
Oh, that's
And,
neat.
yeah, and so it's a fantastic source to be creative with. Now, is there going to be entertainment?
Yeah, we've got quite a few live music coming out, and then we've also got the police and fire department coming out to a couple of our markets as well.
Oh.
And then the Rotary Club is going to be having their Rotary concerts every Thursday from June to August, starting at 7 o'clock at the Memorial Stage in Bicentennial Park. So
Yeah.
you could stay for the farmers market, then catch the show afterwards.
Now, one thing I realized when I was there last, if there's something you really want, you should get there early.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but at 4 o'clock, because lots of times if they have a specialty or something that you really crave, that sometimes goes very fast. But it's such a valuable resource for the people of Lebanon here to be able to take part of that and see something that's grown locally. But for the most part, these people have to be somewhat related or somehow associated with Warren County or the neighboring counties, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now, are there some special vendors coming during the course of the season?
We don't have any lined up right now, but
What about the truck we were talking about?
oh yes, the food trucks. Let's see. Pizza Napoli is a food truck we have lined up. They're going to be opening up a location here in Lebanon soon, so they're going to be bringing a food truck out to one of our farmers markets then, as well as Cousins Maine Lobster. They're a food truck out of Cincinnati, and they're going to be coming out to one of our markets as well.
Oh, that's up. I'll be there for that one. But you also have a peach truck coming, right?
Oh yes, the peach truck, one of our returning vendors. They weren't there last year, but they're coming back this year. So they should be here starting in June or July.
And that will go on for a couple of months or so, or several weeks?
There'll be a normal vendor at our market.
Oh, okay. Fantastic. Okay. Now, if you wanted to be a vendor, who would you contact?
Yeah, you could go on to the City of Lebanon's website. There is a section under the Parks and Recreation page about the farmers market, and that's where our farmers market application is.
Is there a fee to become a vendor?
Not this year.
Okay, so if you have something that you're creative and you can be part of the farmers market.
Oh yeah.
And, Noah, is there anything else we should tell the viewers about the farmers market?
We're excited to have a lot of people there this year.
Yeah, they've been on Bicentennial Park for a few years now. I know it used to be right near where we are now,
Right.
in the parking lot over here. But I personally like it over there on Bicentennial Park by Mulberry and Cherry.
I think it's really great to be like kind of near downtown in the center of the community. Bicentennial Park's got a really nice green space that people can just relax and spend time in. So
Yeah. So you're near. You're not too far from restaurants. You're not too far from other commercial venues, but you're also near the Lane Memorial Stage. Take advantage of the Rotary concerts or anything else going on there, and it really gets you in the mood for community involvement.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well, Noah, thanks so much for being on this show.
Thanks for having me.
I hope it's a great success this year, as it has been in the past.
I'll be looking to see you there.
Okay. So remember, folks, the farmers market starts on May 7th, a Thursday, 4 to 7.
Yep.
And It's a great venue for local farmers and craftspeople and other people making items that you might enjoy or use, and goes on through October. Okay. Take care, and I'll see you around town.